Johannesburg. All right. So we are going to begin. Someone is raising their hand. Could you just type in the chat? We will take all questions later. I'm not sure if Frankie joined us back. I think she got internet issues. All right. Springbok. Okay. All right. So thank you everyone for taking your time out for tuning in to this call. It is December, and there's a lot of things that you could be doing, but you chose to be here with us. And we're going to make it well worth your time with what Mr. Shane and myself have to offer you and show you. Remember, whatever we're showing you has already been achieved by many people, and it's still fresh for you to also. Sorry. I think that was feedback on your end, Shane. All right, so whatever it is we're showing you is a proven system of success. What you do with this is entirely up to you in the end, because not everything is for everyone, and that is okay. There are many opportunities out there. It's like a bus. You can take it and you see where it takes you. If you don't take it, you never know where you should have arrived. So let me just get into the presentation right away. All right, so can everyone see my screen? All right, so basically, this is our project. We call it Project Champion. You can hear more about this in the second half. So here we are here to educate you all on the blockchain. So, for example, if any of you all know what a blockchain is or what cryptocurrency is, that's good. If you all don't, that is still fine because we're all in the learning lesson in life. And if we don't learn, if we know about something and we don't learn about it, we only got ourselves to blame down the line when things have eventually turned out for the better for those that have actually took the action and ran with it. Right. So welcome to the world's first community building program on the OPBNB blockchain. So basically, what is a smart contract? Because this right here is a smart contract, and you're going to learn more about this as we go through, and you're going to understand it much simple because whatever we're teaching is completely duplicatable. So a smart contract is a self-executing digital agreement encoded in a code, right? So it's operating on blockchain platforms like Ethereum. Let me admit people in the room here. So on blockchains like Ethereum. So basically, if you heard about Bitcoin, Bitcoin was basically the first ever cryptocurrency. That is completely decentralized because nobody has claims on it. In that way, it's able to go to the extent it can. And after that, everyone else followed, and they are basically centralized. So Ethereum is known as the queen of crypto. And basically, it automates contract enforcement, right? Enhancing transparency, security, and efficiency by eliminating intermediaries. So it's widely used in sectors like finance, supply chain management, smart contracts, and it also builds trust through decentralization. However, they also face challenges such as code vulnerabilities and complexities. So when we look at what are the advantages of a smart contract, so a smart contract will make RideBNB, that's the name of this movement, an affiliate program unique by automating transactions. So what is an affiliate program? Now, a lot of us basically go to restaurants or we buy certain fashion clothes or whatever we buy, it has a name to it, right? It is the brand, and we tend to wait, and we don't get paid for it, yet we pay for it. So if you go to a good movie or something and you watch it and you refer it to your friend, you don't get any sort of referral bonus from that. However, with this, you do get 100% of the referral bonus, and that's why this is an affiliate program. Every company out there today that has an affiliate program is a company that's heading in the right direction. When you look at your common companies out there that do not have this and they basically have a taker mentality, those are the ones actually struggling today, right? I don't have to name them. You guys know which is the most popular cell phone SIM card dealer, which is the most popular house phone dealer. They are suffering because of the same program. They take and not give. So basically, this ensures transparency and eliminating intermediaries. This boosts security, reduces fraud, and streamlines operations, distinguishing RideBNB from centralized platforms. So basically, this is ownership free, right? So what that means is that there's no owner in this project, right? If you start your business today, you are the owner of your own business. What you do with it is entirely up to you. You can join this platform and do nothing, you will make nothing. Simple as that. If you move a little, you'll see how you can make a lot more. Remember something here, more is not more. Here, less is more. If you just follow the system, you can basically achieve what is set out for you. So number two, there's no administration. So whatever we're teaching you is simple and duplicatable. You are going to be doing the same thing you're doing today for the next, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, the exact same thing. Just helping people. Nothing's going to change in the way we're doing business. That's why it's there, right? If you're working in a restaurant, for example, in McDonald's, and you were making chips on the right-hand side of that restaurant in America, you would come to South Africa, you would make chips in the exact same place. They don't change the layout. It's the exact same place. Everything is in the exact same place. They don't change, not allowed to. That is simple as that. So we're teaching you the same thing. You're going to teach people the same thing. It has an immutable code. So basically, when the smart contract was made, there's a code, and that code, once they went live with it, everything was checked out. That there's no there's no leakage in it, which means that it's not going to collapse or anything. Everything was green light, and then they went live, and that means that they cannot edit it at any time because it works. So why would you break something that's perfect? So there's no payout request needed as well, right? So what that means is basically when you desire to make an X amount of income, the money is basically put in your account instantly. When you follow the system and you rank up, as you're going to see, the money is in your account before you even look at it. So there's no middleman deciding when to pay you, because in regular traditional companies, you have a certain payday and stuff. So no payouts request needed, fully decentralized, right? So because it's fully decentralized, that means that it is basically technically on a Web3 wallet. Not technically, it is on a Web3 wallet. So fully decentralized means it's not on a centralized server. Your centralized stuff are all the apps you have on your phone, like YouTube, TikTok, and stuff. Those are all centralized apps, which means you use it, other people get paid for it. Simple as that. This, if you follow the system here, there's no middleman. You can earn from that. And that's the difference between decentralized and centralized. So instant payouts 24/7. So what that means as well, like I said, if you're building your business, if you sign up someone from America in this platform, while you're sleeping, they wake up, they're building the business. Guess what? Now you have a business running while you sleep. And as Warren Buffett said, that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. You can literally build a business 24/7. Our team basically sleeps at I think about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning because they're so busy and excited with sharing this. And I think we're going to change our name to Team No Sleep. All right, so it has a global reach. So basically worldwide, right? There's no limits to where you can build your business. There's no restrictions. Why? Because it's all decentralized. All you need is access to buying crypto and you're in business, right? So it has a stable compensation plan. So again, the comp plan generates enough income, not just for you, not just for your kids, not just for their kids in the near future, but also possibly for their kids' kids. So it has enough income that can be generated to leave behind as a legacy. Simple as that. There's no management control as well. So there's no one here to basically control and tell you what to do. If you're going to sit and watch Netflix all day, you can do that. Entirely up to you. You can make Netflix rich, or you can focus on your business and you can make enough money, right? You can make enough money where you even forget about even turning the TV on, because I don't know when last I did. So there's no management control. Do what you want with the business and you can make a desired income. Autonomous operation. It also runs on the OP-BNB blockchain and not centralized servers, and doesn't stop there. So blockchain and smart contracts add many more powerful capabilities. All right, so why BNB, right? Or what is BNB? So BNB is the Binance token, right? So Binance familiarized by Cristiano Ronaldo, who also uses Binance. So it's a very, very powerful token, and it's obviously going places fast. And Binance is actually the world's largest crypto exchange, right? So they do hundreds of millions of dollars in turnover, either in a day or even in an hour at times when volumes are great. So when you're looking at this, the token has extremely low transaction fees. Now, if you're looking at something like Ethereum, basically, for example, as another method, they have extremely high gas fees, which you can pay almost 60 Rand to 100 Rand in just gas fees. So you got to keep monitoring whenever you're doing transfers. And that's why other projects that use Ethereum didn't last long, because eventually you pay more to take your money out than actually keep your money in. However, because BNB is so powerful and the low gas fees, you don't even notice the transaction basically. It's less than few cents, less than half a cent actually. And that's why it's so powerful and it's easy to move as well. So together they support trading and DeFi and decentralized applications. And you can also do staking with your BNB token and stuff, which we can discuss on a Thursday call on how you can make more money off your money by just using and staking your own token. So why do we choose BNB? Well, BNB is one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies in the world with a massive market cap of more than $81 billion and a current value of less than $1,000, which means it has immense potential to grow in the upcoming years, as market experts explain. So when you're looking at this, right, so BNB right here, basically, it is a bit on the low right now, which means it's good because why? Whenever there's a low, after the low comes a high. Remember that, right? So whenever there's difficulty comes clarity. So when the market goes down, that is good. That is always a good sign because it's going to go back up. And guess what? Those that do build a business on a low market will experience extremely high highs, right? And I've seen that happen as well. Because if you look at it, for example, not to go off topic here, with Tesla, people that bought a Tesla 15 years ago when it first came out, if they bought a Tesla for $70,000, today the Tesla would be worth $21,000. If they put the $75,000 back then into Tesla stocks, today their money would be worth at least $250 million. You see the difference, right? The difference is to invest and basically grow instead of buying to own, invest to grow. Even with property as well, people always want to buy and hold. It's better to buy and rent. Simple as that. All right, so the BNB price, for example, when you're looking at this, it didn't just start here in September 2020. Basically, it started way before that, and it was worth literally 0.50. That was literally like, I think it was like 3 Rand or something in South African money. But the fact is, it grew very quick once it basically got listed. And in May 2022, sitting at 377 as it opened the market and the high of 412. But today it's sitting at, looking at rands, I think it's sitting at almost 12,000. But just about a week ago, I think it was 16,500 Rand. So it reached a new high, which was about $792. $792, people. Can you imagine from here, $792? That was the total of it. I think almost 17,000 Rand. And it will go back up and before the year end. Because as they mentioned here, the Binance Coins prediction for 2024 indicates that the coin's price could reach a maximum of $856. And in rands, well, basically you're looking at almost like 19,000 Rand basically for one token, that is, or one cryptocurrency of BNB. So the Binance Coin prediction for 2026, that is next year, projects a maximum of 3,820 and a minimum of 3,312. Now that is almost about 60,000 Rand for one, right? 60,000 Rand for one. So are you in the right place at the right time? Yes. Why? Because that's not even the highest it's going to hit. Because by 2030, it's predicted that BNB could surge over $10,500 with broader acceptance in mainstream finance. So what they mean by that? That means basically this is arguably the most powerful token to do business with because it's extremely quick to move, low gas fees, and it has extremely high value. So in Dubai, the CEO of Binance is basically they're working on 32 blockchain projects, and there was a conference that happened in Dubai that they want to have all the building projects all automated by BNB, right? So that's majority of the companies and stuff. So you'll be able to basically buy your cars and everything just using BNB, which is a simple, quick currency. They do enforce and use other currencies, but BNB for some reason is the most easiest to use when it comes to all of these logistic type projects. So even with the shipping and stuff like that, it's going to see a massive market increase with that as well. So if you miss Bitcoin or if you miss Ethereum, then don't miss BNB. It's still undervalued though, and you can collect over 5,000 plus through this platform. Imagine 5,000 plus through this platform, and one could be worth over $10,500 by 2030. So what is OPBNB? Basically, this enhances chain scalability, optimistic rollup of chain transaction processing, integration, part of the BNB ecosystem, also cost efficiency, low transaction fees, and supports efficiency, supports dApps, decentralized application development. A lot of the decentralized application development that you will see later on in the presentation as well. So what is SafePal Wallet? Now, this is the most important part of this whole business. Why? Because whatever money you're going to make is going to be in this wallet, right? So basically, you would download the SafePal wallet. Now, if you don't have a Samsung or Apple phone, or if you got a non-Google phone, you would just go to safepal.com and you would download the APK file, APK. So that would basically get you the same exact app that we have. So if you do have a Google and Apple, you'll download it, and then you'll download and you'll install Software Wallet. That's the one you will select. Simple as that. So when you select Software Wallet, basically it'll take you through the process, and then you would basically need to get your 12 words, which I've also made a video on how you can find your 12 words. The app has changed, so it's not going to give you 12 words at the beginning. It's going to get you started. Make sure you go and get your 12 words. Always speak to the person you're signing up, because those 12 words are very important. Because if you break your phone, lose your phone, misplace your phone, and you want to get the app back, you have to have your 12 words. Can you imagine having over, I don't know, $10,000, $20,000 in that wallet and you lost your 12 words? That is a nightmare, because I know a friend of mine who lost his 24 words and he lost 8 Bitcoin, which is in there, if he can find his 24 words, which he can't. Nobody in the world can help you, right? So that's why it's fully decentralized. This will teach you discipline. Whatever you're learning, teach it to your people, your friends. You want them to succeed. You don't want them to basically lose out on that income that they have, right? So basically, it has a biometric password authentication, and it backs up with a recovery phase, as I mentioned. So it's also user-friendly, very easy. I even walked an 8-year-old on how to use this, and that child is helped his mother sign up. So simple as that. It's very easy. Compatibility integrates with Binance, DEX, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and Wallet Connect. So these are all basically different mediums within the app which you can swap. If you are into other cryptos or NFTs and stuff, you can always swap your BNB for that at your own discretion. That's totally on you. We do not promote that, but it is there if you want to learn. But also, the SafePal wallet is your university. So study it, learn from it. It's very, very important. There's so much of important information on there. It's just going to broaden your knowledge. So basically, that's my part of the presentation. And in the chat, before I hand it over to Shane, I'm not sure if Frankie is back, but before I hand it over to Shane, I want you all in the chat to basically type an amount of income that you truly desire to earn, right? After paying all your bills every single month. It's very important to know the exact figure and also the currency in front of it, which is most important. Because when I gave a talk once and I told someone, you know what dream car would you like? And they said, oh, I'd like a Mercedes-Benz. And they were not clear, because you can find a Mercedes-Benz in a scrapyard with no wheels, no engine. It's still a Mercedes-Benz, right? You got to be clear what you want. So I see Joseph, 50,000 Rand. Good. That's great money. Everybody can live with that, right? 1 billion, we got some big thinkers here, right? So 50,000, is that Namibian dollars? That's great. 100,000 a month, 100,000. People, let me tell you something. Rose, $25,000. Nadia, 2,000. 20,000 what, Nadia? You got to be clear on that. So whatever money you chose, we're going to show you how you can earn it, because here, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Yes, there have been people that literally made a lot of money in the space of a few weeks, and there's people that made a lot of money in just the space of a few months. Whatever it is, you can earn it through the system. Stay the course, get excited, don't quit, share it with your friends. And I'm going to hand it over to my friend Shane here. And he's been in the crypto space a lot longer, and he was one of the early adopters of Bitcoin. And that's how he got involved in the blockchain. And he used a lot of that to also fund his life. So it shows you as well that this is a revolution that's happening, and it's going to move forward with or without you. And the thing is, would you want to move with it? Right. So thank you so much for your time. I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Shane. Go for it.
Cool. Thank you so much, Zeph. Guys, there's a chat function at the bottom, and I want you to look for the big red heart. I know it's not February, the month of love, but I want you to give Zeph for doing such an exceptional presentation on showing what we really have in our hands. So don't feel shy. Let's show some love. There you go. Zach showed you how it's done. There's a chat at the bottom. Remember, I like this to be interactive. Why I like it to be interactive? Because I want to make sure that you're not going to sleep. I'll tell you why. Because some of us are always in our comfort zone. We like being in our comfort zone, you know, in front of the TV. Some of you are probably in a very relaxed position. Okay, guys, look at the hearts coming through. Zeph, people love you, Zeph. People love you. That's good. Thank you, guys. Because remember, everything is about energy here. So, yeah, some people are probably sitting there very relaxed, but I want you to do a little, you know, I don't know, hindsight, you know, on what your year has been like. Did you hit your goals, financial goals, health goals? Because how you end 2024 will determine how you begin 2025. And I can tell you, it's been 3 months that we started this project, and we made a lot of people a lot of money. Okay. So having said that, I just want you to know that we're not here to give you any financial advice. That's number one. Number two, we're not here to convince, force, and beg. We're here today to give you a highlight of what your future can be like. And more importantly, I want you to show you what blockchain technology is doing to this planet. Okay. So for those of you who came in early and you watched the video that I was playing, you know, showing you blockchain on the in China and in Singapore, where they're much more advanced technology, how they can use to track a cup of coffee, that coffee bean right to the farmer. It'll show you what pesticides was used. And if you want to tip that farmer, which normally people forget about the farmer, right? On the blockchain, you'll be able to tip the farmer, not the waiter who's giving you the tea. Obviously, I mean, the coffee, obviously you can tip him, but on the blockchain, you'll be able to tip the actual farmer. So we're talking about a technology that's not been available in this world. And you guys in this generation are sitting on the forefront. And what I'm going to teach you today is how to actually earn in that. Now, a lot of people want to know, Shane, what do I need to do? What do I need in terms of knowledge? Basically, if you have a smartphone and you're willing to listen and be consistent, you can make money. We don't care about your age, the color of your skin, your educational background, because on the blockchain, everything is anonymous. People don't know who you are. As Zeph mentioned, you'll be given 12 words. Those 12 words on your SafePal wallet is your identity. Okay? So here, there is no such a thing as favoritism. There's no such a thing as leaders, because the blockchain does not know who you are except the work that you are doing. So this concept here is based truly on merit. Now, having said that, I need to condition your mind. Why I'm saying that is because right now, for many adults are in the room, you are used to your banking sector and you're used to certain percentages. Let me give you an example. Some of you put your monies away and giving you 3% or 5% or 10% for the year. Am I correct? If you divide that per annum, it will give you a monthly fee that you earn on your income or your investment. Okay. Now, I want you to take those percentages as well as your income that you earn right now, and I want you to sort of compartmentalize it or box it and keep it aside. Why? Because I'm going to share some numbers with you. Remember, this call is not scripted. We give you factual figures as of today. I'm going to share some numbers with you that's going to be mind-boggling, and your mind is going to like stop you from seeing these numbers. Why? Because you haven't seen anything like this before. So I'm giving you a warning. The numbers and the percentages you are going to see now is huge. It's massive. And it only can be achievable if it's in the blockchain space. Your traditional banking system, your traditional employer at the moment, wherever you're working, cannot give you or show you these numbers. So it's a different dimension that you're stepping into now. So I suggest that you pay attention. Okay. People who don't know about this year, they tend to really criticize the space we're in because they have no education about it. So on this call, I'm not here to teach you about the blockchain. I'm not here to go into depth because I got 10 years experience in it. And I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be long on this call. But why you should listen? First of all, 10 years. Second of all, I studied the blockchain, smart contracts, and I was the first person in Africa to buy this Mustang on the blockchain using Bitcoin. Okay, why I did that? Basically to show the world and to show Africa that what you are about to see is tangible. You can convert it to money and you can spend it and you can buy stuff. Okay, it's not pie in the sky money. So let's get cracking and pay attention to the numbers. So I am going to share my screen right now. Yep, you can see the coin market cap. So guys, what is the coin market cap? This is just general knowledge. It's okay if you don't remember everything right now. It's just general knowledge because I want to show you how we are going to make you some money. Before I even share this, let me just tell you what I'm going to do, what I want to achieve on my side. So basically in the next 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to show you 3 steps on how to make R1 million in 12 months. Okay. Now, when I say R1 million in 12 months, some of you are making, oh my God, not again. Okay. That's understandable because you haven't seen what I have. And I'm going to show you 3 steps. 3 steps. And how much it's going to cost you. As of today, 70 Rand once off. Not $70, 70 Rand once off. Okay. Now, the reason I'm telling you the price at the beginning is because I want you to pay attention to what I'm showing you. I don't want you to look at the big numbers and your mind is going to be in the background saying, oh, what it's going to cost, what it's going to cost, what it's going to cost. There you go. I'm telling you 70 Rand, if you're tuning in from different parts of the world, around $3 once off. If you're good to that, let's continue. So I'm going to share with you the coin market cap. The reason I do this is because I want to show you how big this industry is. Some of you on this call probably only heard of Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana, but actually there's over 2.4 million cryptocurrencies out there. And if you haven't made a single cent from every one of them, that shows you that there's something wrong in what you are doing right now. Okay. The market cap is $3.34 trillion. And in the last 24 hours, you had 375 billion, 65% increase in the last 24 hours. So of this 375 billion increase that came in, how much did you actually make in this industry? If you didn't make a single cent, that tells me that you are playing on the wrong field. This is where you need to be. So on the coin market cap, basically it's a consolidation of all the cryptocurrencies in the world. Number 1 is Bitcoin. Okay. As you can see, the market cap for Bitcoin is $1.8 trillion. So go back to whoever told you to stay away from Bitcoin. They had no idea what they were speaking about. Now, how many percent did Bitcoin increase from the time it got started? Now, remember, I told you the percentages you're going to see is mind-boggling. From the time Bitcoin was created in the year 2008, the first Bitcoin went into circulation in 2009. It has grown 154. What's this, million or 1,000%? I don't know. You guys be the judge of that. That's a percentage. Okay. So when I talk to you about big numbers, this is where we're at. However, on today's call, we're not here to learn about Bitcoin. We're here to learn about BNB. It's the 6th largest coin in the world, $95 billion. So your friend invited you here not to have a look at a comedy show or a Mickey Mouse show. We are talking about a coin that is the 6th largest in the world, and we want to pay you in this coin. Okay, now let's look at the progress on this coin. This coin was launched in 2018, as you can see down here. Okay, the percentage growth from 2018 till now in 6 years is 576,000%. Now, if you put your money in your bank for 6 years, let's assume your bank gives you 5% per year. 6 5s are 30. You would have made 30%. But if you put your money in BNB when it was launched, you would have made 576,000%. Clearly, right now, you have something called FOMO going on in your head, which is called fear of missing out. But this is still early days. If you listen to Zaf, this is about to go by in the next 3-4 years up to $3,000. And remember, you are getting paid in this BNB coin. So not only you will earn a lot of BNB, your BNB price is also going up as we speak. So you are at the right place at the right time. It all depends what you do with the information I'm giving you. But what is BNB? Why you should be excited about this? So if you go into Google and type in which is the largest crypto exchange in the world, as of today, we track 218 crypto exchanges with a total 24-hour trading of 474 billion. In the last 24 hours, the three largest cryptocurrencies, Binance. Binance is the largest crypto exchange in the world. There you go. So you are here to learn about this coin and how we are going to build this. So this BNB runs off a blockchain. So let's recap this. So Bitcoin runs off a Bitcoin blockchain. Ethereum runs off Ethereum blockchain. Solana runs off a Solana blockchain. BNB runs off the BNB blockchain. But here's the good news for you. About 4 or 5 months ago, BNB launched a layer 2 blockchain. And yeah, remember what you saw and what we told you? Blockchain is taking over the world. Now, that layer 2 blockchain is called OPBNB, and they want you and I to build a community around it. Basically, gain traction. So our sole job for 70 Rand is to invite people to have a look at this project. Just like a YouTuber. YouTuber needs subscribers. When he has subscribers, he gets paid. Just like Uber has its own community. Bolt has its own community. Facebook got its own community. TikTok has its own community. Now, because OPB is a brand new layer to blockchain, they need the community and they want you and I to build it. So first step, you need 70 Rand. That's the first step. While I speak now and go through the PowerPoint, I'm going to show you the other 2 steps. You only need 3 steps. Once I'm done in this call, I want your mind to know that there's only 3 steps to get R1 million. And once your mind receives that information, processes it, then we get to work. Okay, so let's go on to the PowerPoint right now. Okay, let's get started. Zaf, can you see my screen there, bro?
Yeah.
So guys, if you look at your screen right now, you can see the word packages, and there's a whole lot of packages that's here. Everybody on this call started as a beginner. Everybody. So as you know, this is a smart contract. On the blockchain, it cannot be edited. They cannot change these amounts. It's a code that's already written. For you to change this code, or for somebody to change this code, they got to hack the whole blockchain. To hack the blockchain, you need computing power that's 100 times more powerful than Google. All what you're seeing is already cast in stone. It cannot be changed. So once you enter the smart contract, it all depends on you to make money, because the outside influences of wars and what have you does not affect what you're seeing right now. Okay? Now, when you come on board as a beginner, you need 0.0044 BNB. This is what you need. How are you going to get this? It's very simple. You're going to get in touch with the person who invited you to the call and say, hey, I'm ready to get started. I need this amount of BNB. So how did we get to the value of 70 Rand? Okay. Remember, this works according to what the price fluctuation is right now. So I'm going to go back to my Google. I'm going to type in 0.0044. As you can see, it says 52 Rand here. So what happens is when you send your funds through, obviously there's exchanges it needs to go through. And with the fees of the exchanges, that's how we get the amount of 70 Rand. Besides that, if this price goes up, as you can see, it's going up currently here. When this goes up as well, it also covers the cost of that. So that's how we get the amount of 70 Rand. Clear? Now, that price that I showed you is of today as of now, because when we got started with this 3 months ago, it was 50 Rand. As you can see, Zaf told you that it is going up. In fact, it was about $490. Today, it's 600 some odd dollars. Now, how does this work? Your friend who invited you to this call will have access to this OPBNB, and you just tell him, I'm ready to get started. You give him the 70 Rand and he'll send you 0.0044 BNB. Easy to understand, nothing too complicated. Remember, we're doing this for the 3 months now, so we've got this basically fine-tuned right till the final point. So you know you're in good hands. So how do this whole thing work? Once you come in, you do not need to put a single cent in, but we will use, as we grow the community, you are going to earn. Just like our YouTubers earn, just like our TikTokers earn, you're going to earn. And we'll show you the earning process now. You can move to influencer, then to achiever, then to ambassador, then you come down to pioneer, then you move to mentor, then you move to champion. Now, what Zaf and his team have decided to do is to call this Project Champion. Now, what we want to do for you is to teach you to get here in 1 month. Okay? We want you to get to champion in 1 month. If you're keen on doing that, if you're going to make money fast for the balance of this year in 2025, you are going to tell the person who invited you to the call, get me on this group 1 month to champion, and we're going to hold your hands and we're going to show you how to get here, right? Now, once you pass champion, you move to director. From director, you move to Titan, Titan to icon, legend, and emperor. This is our long-term goal, to get to icon, legend, and emperor. When I say long-term, I'm talking in the next 12 to 24 months. But we can do this way sooner than that. If we're getting you here in 1 month, we've got plenty of time to get you here. It all depends on your work ethic. If you don't work this business, you don't get paid. Let me repeat that. If you don't work in this business, you don't get paid. So what do I mean by work? You work 1 hour a day from 8:30 to 9:30. That's your time to be on these calls. If you want to build a community, you're going to invite your friends on this call. From 9 to 5, you work for your boss, you build his dreams. From 8:30 to 9:30, you build your legacy. Okay? So that is one of the requirements. Now, let's look at that. The person who invited you to this call, aren't they smart? They invited you to the call. They're probably on this call as well. But who's doing the work? Zaf is doing the work and I'm doing the work. Now that is smart. So we have a smart way of doing it. Your job, and we'll teach you. If you know anybody who wants to make money in the next 12 months that has access to 70 Rand, you are going to invite them on this call. That's your only responsibility. Okay? So if you continue with that there, we will get you to these 3 ranks at the bottom. Now, why we want to get you to the 3 ranks is because once you hear a 1% royalty will be applied to every deposit and distributed as follows. That means you're going to get paid for every single person that comes on board within your organization. Now, if you look at a YouTuber, he's got thousands of people sharing the videos. And what happens? He makes thousands from those shares. You are going to do the same thing. You're going to make thousands from people that you don't know. Okay? Now, our target is to get to 1 million people. Now, the problem we're having at the moment is that Zaf only knows X amount of people. Frankie knows X amount of people. And the person who invited you in the call only knows X amount of people. But you who are here brand new, you've got a list of contacts on your phone that are hungry right now to make money. So that's how we get to 1 million people, by networking. Am I making sense? Good. Now, let's go into the plan. How does this whole plan work? Very, very simple. As much as your phone has so many contacts, we just need 2 of your friends right now. Why? Because what you're seeing is called a 2 by 2 forced matrix, FM. What do we mean by that? That means there's only 2 spots under you or under the person who invited you here. Only 2 spots. Now, you are going to get 100% commission. Why? Because there is no product here. This is a blockchain. You're getting paid to build the community, to gain traction, the footprint. So once you refer to your first friend, you're going to make back your, let's call it 60 Rand, right? Remember, your 10 Rand was at fees. When you show your second person, you're going to make another 100%. That means you're going to make another $60 or $3. Can you see that? Now, these 2 people are very important. Why? It's because they have opened up your compensation plan 12 levels deep. 12 levels, just 2 friends. That is why 2 is the lucky number here. It opens up 12 levels deep, and here you can earn $20 million. So some of you probably saying 20 million is a lot. Yes, we are in a $105 billion industry. So $20 million is chump change. So to break it down further, we're saying 1 million in 12 months. So how do we get to this million? Very simple. For now, I want you to think about all your friends and family for this past year who said, I needed a plan B. I need to find another way to earn an income in terms of electricity, in terms of fuel, in terms of school fees, to put food on the table. Maybe some of you have natural disasters. I'm talking about the tornado that happened in Tonga, absolutely devastating, that set people back. I'm talking about some people on this call who probably have the geysers burst and house flooded. They went through some sort of financial challenge. They are the ones that are actually looking for a plan B. And this is when you are going to invite them onto this call. But for now, in the next hour, 2 hours, you need to show this to your 2 friends. You need to show this to your 2 friends, because this is where the power lies. Go through your phone, make a list of 10 people, because not everybody is going to see your vision. Not everybody has the mindset to make R1 million in 12 months. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But for now, you just need 2 people. This is your second step. Your first step is 70 Rand, second step is 2 people. However, if you're a go-getter, if you say, Shane, you know what, I've got access to a lot of people. There you go. You can bring in your 3rd person, 4th person, 5th person. You can bring in how many you want. But as of urgency, we want you to bring in 2 people, right? Now, I want you to listen to what I'm saying. The reason I've stopped sharing my screen is because this is for some of you out there who has this mindset. Oh, Shane, you know what? I can't commit to 8:30 calls because now this is where your brain starts coming into all the excuses, right? But you'll wake up at 5 o'clock to get ready to go work for your boss, which is nothing wrong with the job, but your mind is wired that way. It's programmed that way. So you need to rewire your mind. If you're saying you cannot be on the calls 8:30 or on the YouTube link, for those of you sitting in front of your TV right now, hi YouTube. If you cannot do that there, this project is not for you. Why? Because although you can make R1 million in 12 months, it's not easy. It requires a lot of attention. So what you are doing currently in your life, if you're going to make R1 million in the next 12 months, that's profit. All the best. Continue focusing on that. You go ahead and work that. Don't even worry about this business. If whatever you are doing is going to get you. And believe you me, if you didn't make R1 million in the last 12 months, that means your system is not working, right? So you need to make that conscious decision, because with the value of 70 Rand, thousands of you on this call will say, yeah, me, I'm in, there's my 70 Rand. All of you will say that. Good. But when it comes to getting down for commitment, that's when the laziness kicks in. Now, this is not just on this project. It goes the same thing for the gym. Some of you have your New Year's resolution. Oh, need to go to the gym and do this, do that. Fine, you do it for the first 2-3 weeks. That's human nature. You fall into your comfort zone. I'm here to remind you that Zeph, Frankie, are here going to push you. You're not going to like what we say. You're going to find us very annoying when you receive our messages saying it's 8:30, jump on the call. You're going to find us irritating, but we are going to annoy the SHIT out of you until you make R1 million. If you can't handle the heat, then this call is not going to be for you. And when I say heat, 1 hour from 8:30 to 9:30 just to log on to the calls and to attend maybe 1 training a week to make R1 million. If that's not a good deal, I don't know what is. Right now in South Africa, there is not a single business that you can open with 70 Rand once off, right? More importantly, have 2 customers that gives you an opportunity to earn $12 million. Nothing. Okay? So thank the person who invited you here. That's number 1. And number 2, thank them even if this is not for you. Why? It's because when the person who invited you sees you on the corner in the street one day in the mall, we don't want to hide behind pillars or take the other lift. You must be able to own up and say, thank you so much, this is not for me. Okay? That's all we ask for you to make R1 million. So let's get on with it. So right now you made your friends list. You're happy with it. We only need 2 from there. let's move on and show you how you're going to earn. Right now on your screen, you're having a look at this level income. As you can see, you've got level 1 to 12. 10, 11, 12 is our destination, remember? Now, if you look at this, it's like a high-rise building. Here is the first floor. We want to get you all the way to the penthouse. 10, 11, 12, right here, the views are good. Money is good, right? We want to get you here. So on this here, you're seeing a whole lot of numbers in BNB. Thank you to Sonia. We have created, or she has created, a PowerPoint which breaks the numbers down to show you exactly how we get to R1 million. This is where we shut off the negativity in your brain that's telling you that this can't be done. Why? Money is emotional. So your brain is wired, because you work hard for money, your brain is actually wired to do what? Is to say no to everything that you see out there. That's what's happening to you right now. So what we want to do is talk to your brain and your mind to show you this is possible following this Excel that I'm about to show you, number one. And number two, that it is achievable. So what I've done here is very, very simple. I've basically put in today's price here. This is the Excel spreadsheet with the formulas, and it populated the numbers as of today, the price of BNB in USD, and that's what you look at, the USD value. So for those of you who are here at the moment from South Africa, all I want you to do is to look at this column here, where the red column. If you're tuning in from different parts of the world, you're probably using USD, so you look at the purple column, okay? Good. Now, let's get cracking. This is how this works. I'm only going to show you 3 examples. Thereafter, this becomes self-explanatory. So remember, I told you 2 by 2. What I said, 2 by 2 force matrix. That means if you're looking at this here, levels 1 to 12, each level, let's just say this is the first level here, this is your first floor, can only have 2 people. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. You get it? 2 by 2. That's how you get to 4,000 people in your business. Am I making sense? Now, you only can have 2 people on the first level, 4 people on the second level, and 8 people on the third level. Okay? So how does this all work? First step. Who remembers the first step? First step is what? 70 Rand. So for those of you on this call, if you have access to $3 or 70 Rand, that's your first step done. Easy to understand. Am I correct? Do I need to explain this again? No, I don't think so. First step, 70 Rand. And this is easy. How you know you got 70 Rand? You like open up your wallet right now. You look into your wallet, or you go log into your banking app, and then you'll see your balance there. If you have 70 Rand, that's how you know you got 70 Rand, right? Now, if you can do that, it's very good. First step, 70 Rand. What's your second step? Second step, 2 people. Remember, you're paying attention. Second step, 2 people. So on your first level, you got your 2 friends. You bring them on board. You are going to receive 0004 BNB. In South African rands, you're going to get 47 Rand for each of them. 4732 times 2 people gives you your total reward of 94 Rand. Nothing hard there. Easy, right? 47 Rand per person times 2 gives you 94. But you only can have 2 people, which means you need to upgrade to your second floor. How much your upgrade cost? 74 Rand. Can you see that? This is your third step. How easy is that, guys? How simple is that? I want everybody on the call to just do this first step. If everybody does this first step, your numbers are going to increase automatically. If you cannot do the first step, this project is not for you. That means you're going to be stuck in beginner, and it's not good for the whole system. We are looking for entrepreneurs. We're looking for early adopters. We're looking for pioneers. If you cannot do this first step, 70 Rand. If you cannot do the second step, show 2 people, and you cannot upgrade, please say no to the person who invited you to this call and find another way to make R1 million in the next 12 months. Now, once you pay your 74 Rand, you'll have to 23 Rand 66. That means you earned this amount of BNB. Remember what we said? BNB price is going up. That means in the next couple of months, this 23.66 is no more 23.66. It goes up according to the price. Am I making sense? Good. Now, you move to the level 2, which is influencer. Once you have 4 influencers here, how do these 4 influencers come here? Easy. These 2 people are duplicating what you are doing, bringing in 2 people. Remember, we are building a community, just like YouTube. Why every time you click subscribe, here we're sharing. 4 people, when these 4 people become influencers, you're going to get 71 Rand per person. 71 Rand times 4 people gives you 283 Rand. You only can have 4 people. That means you need to upgrade. 149 subtracted from 283. Now you earn 141 Rand. 0.012 BNB. Making sense? Or $8. Now you move on to step 3 or level 3 or the 3rd floor. You achiever. Now you have 8 people in your business. Where does 8 people come from? Either this 4 or this 2 or from spillover. That means people above you. That is, you learn on the training. Please log on to the training. Once you have 8 achievers in here, not 8 members, 8 achievers in here, you are going to get paid 141.96 per achiever. 141 times 8 gives you 1,135. Your upgrade, which is your 3rd step, costs you $300. You're going home with 851 Rand or 0.072 BNB. Can you see how the numbers increase? Now, you only did the 1st step once. You only did the 2nd step once. All you're doing to get to 1 million is you're only upgrading from everybody that's coming in. Now, we want to get you to the 7th floor, which is champion. We want to get you here in 1 month. If we get everybody on this call to champion within the month, this is what your team would look like. You're going to get paid 2,271 Rand per champion. 2,271 times 128 gives you how much? 290,000 Rand. Your upgrade costs you 4,632 Rand. You are going home with 286,000 Rand, more especially 24.192 BNB. When the price of BNB goes up to $1,000, you will have $24,000 of BNB in your wallet. $1 is 18 Rand. Go do your homework. Guys, you're not playing with this here. This is real money. That is why a lot of people becoming crypto millionaires and billionaires by simply following a simple concept. So how do we get you to 1 million Rand? If it takes you 1 month to get here, we're giving you 11 months to get to director. 11 months. Here you'll have 256 directors in your business. You'll be earning 4,500 Rand per director. That gives you 1.1 million smackaroos. Okay, let's change the color of this so you're watching. Your upgrade is going to cost you 9,266 Rand. You're still going home with 1.1 million Rand. More importantly, you're going home with 97 BNB. If this 97 BNB goes to $1,000, remember, this 1.1 million is based on today's price of $650. Okay, this price of 1.1 million is basically, let me clear my screen. Oh, this looks like a dog's breakfast. Let me clear here. It's basically based on this price here, which is 11,828. You understand that, right? But once the price goes up, you're not going to have 11,000 written here. You know what you're going to have, right? Guys, gets crazy. You're going to have like almost $20,000 here. This pushes you up to way more than 1 million. So 1 million that we're talking about is the bare minimum you would earn. Bare minimum. We're talking of today's prices. When this goes up, this 1 million now becomes 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, 10 million.
But if you could hypothetically just enter that amount in rands there, 20,000, just to show people how the dynamics shift with the token price. That 1.1 million there just changed on top. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that for fun. I know Zeph likes doing fun stuff. You guys watching, right? Where it says 11,000, I'm going to put $20,000 there, right? 20,000.00. You guys watching? I'm just going to tap the screen now. And there you go. It's now sitting at 2 million. Right? 2 million. But they're talking about the price in the next 3 years going up to $3,000. Let's say by 2027, 2028, even 2010, in another 6 years, is going up to $3,000. So this money that you earn here will now be sitting at about 3.5, 4 million. So forget about 1 million. Forget about 1 million, guys. Now do me a favor. See, for those negative people on this call, try allowing your mind talking you out of what you just saw. If you have 1 ounce of, hey, I want to change my life, your mind cannot unsee what you just saw. And if that's person that it's annoying you that you didn't see this earlier on, then you are the person we're looking for. We don't care if you understand crypto. We don't care if you understand building a team. We don't care any of those things. We don't even care what's your education background. But if what I just told you annoyed you, that means it's challenging your mind. And you are the person that we want to talk to. That means your mind is telling you, I don't like being in this comfort zone. I need a change. Then you are the person that we are looking for to hold your hand and build this. I'm going to make sense. For those of you just watching this and saying, yeah, please, you can exit or you can switch off your YouTube and probably put on Netflix, because we're here to build this with serious people for 70 Rand. So for those of you on this call right now, it was a shame. I like what you said, but South Africa is not ready for blockchain, or Africa is not ready for blockchain. Then for you, I have a special video. I'm going to play 40 seconds of it, and I'm going to hand this back to Zap. So pay attention to this video that I'm about to play now. Just 40 seconds, right?
We are also going to focus, yes, on the 4th Industrial Revolution, get into blockchain in the most meaningful way, the Internet of Things. And they spoke extremely well. What they were saying was most moving, it was engaging, also informative. Because I think many of us would have learned a lot from blockchain to cryptocurrency, all those things, most informative.
Author and amongst various other enterprises, he is developing the first Black-owned cryptocurrency platform. He is a highly qualified blockchain expert, yet his passion lies in social issues and the upliftment of African citizens.
In South Africa and on the African continent, blockchain technology is an emerging space in the world, with a PwC report saying that 84% of companies in South Africa and globally are looking to implement blockchain technology. Now, for those who may be wondering what is blockchain technology, let me paint this picture for you. In about 10 years' time, my self-driving car will be driving on the road and will ask your self-driving car to give it way so that it may overtake because I'm in a hurry. My self-driving car will be able, after doing that process, to tip your self-driving car by sending it 10 Rand on a blockchain system. This is the world that we're gearing ourselves for, the Internet of Things, powered by blockchain technology.
So that video there that you guys just saw with our president is about 6 or 7 years old. That's how long I've got this video. Now you need to ask yourself, oh my God, Shane, why haven't I seen this? Why wasn't it on SABC? Why wasn't it on ETV? Why isn't there talk about this? There's over about 2.5 to 3,000 up to 5,000 ANC delegates there. What are they not telling you? Why don't you know about it? If your friend didn't invite you to this call, you would have been doing plenty of other things and not got a rude awakening right now to show you where our financial sector is going. So what I'm talking to you here, guys, is serious stuff for 70 Rand. Sometimes I think, Zaf, sometimes I think that this business is too cheap because people don't take it seriously. That's the honest truth. You know why? It's so easy for some of the guys on this call to get 3 no's because people don't understand it, right? They get 3 no's and say, oh, this don't work. And it's easy for you to walk away because it's only 70 Rand. That's, I think it should have been more. But anyway, you know what? We don't decide the price. It's already in the system. And this is the beauty of what we just showed you. Whether we agree with the price, whether you know, the creators agree with the price or disagree, they cannot do anything. It's already on the blockchain. It's already set. It's done. We cannot say, hey guys, is it possible for you to increase it from 0.044 to 0.0, because it's very, very cheap in South Africa and people don't take it seriously. Maybe if it was 1,000 Rand that they put in, then they would spend the time because it's 1,000 Rand that they put and they want to earn it back. We can't do anything about it. 70 bucks is 70 bucks. So let me recap before we hand it over to Zaf. For those of you who are in, there's a chat there. Type in, I'm in. Good. What's going to happen is the person, if you're watching this on YouTube, let's see how many people are watching on YouTube at the moment. For those of you that's on YouTube at the moment, there you go. I want you to type in, I'm in. Very, very simple. So your friends can go back to the video and watch it and you'll be able to see who said I'm in on YouTube. So type in, I'm in. How is none of your business? Let me repeat that. How is none of your business? How this work? No, we will show you. I can't do that on this call here because of time. We will get it done for you. So I want you to type in. This is the 3 steps you're going to do. 70 Rand, 2 people, and click upgrade to get to 1 million. If that's all you take away from this call, I'm happy with that. Now, this is where we have a fireside chat where we talk to people who's in the business. If you want to stick around and say, okay, is this achievable? Is this doable? Stick around for this chat. However, if you got things to do, please note that this call is around an hour. We don't normally go over that day, but when we do, it's just about our chat and why we like doing what we do. And a lot of nuggets are picked up during this time, so you guys can stick around. Okay, Zaf, back to you, brother.
Thank you so much, Shane. You know, that's exactly right what you said about the price. You know, the price will increase, not in our hands, though, as the price of the token increases, because eventually that token will be worth 200 Rand, where we will be paying 200 Rand to come on. You're paying 500 Rand to come on, and eventually in the next 4 or 5 years could be 1,000 Rand to come on. Why? Because one BNB will possibly worth easily about 60,000 Rand in the near future, even 100,000 Rand. Can you imagine $10,500 for one BNB? The buying is not going to be 70 Rand. It's going to be easily about 2,000 Rand. You can do the math. So while you're in now, you can build it and make all the money, because when the price rockets up, guess what? You're going to be set for life. So whatever you do today, remember, it's going to multiply because of the BNB token. So even though you're doing the same thing, the reward is going to increase. So you always got to look long-term with that. So yeah, it's 70 Rand one account, correct, Nelly, because it covers gas fees. You know, if you're buying tokens for people and stuff, remember your bank charges and stuff. There's a 3.9% fee as well when you're using the money on the exchange. So all of that, 70 Rand is just perfect for that. And should take us through December, because it was almost 68 Rand. I think it was just under a week ago. So it was hovering way above that as well. So yeah, basically with building a team, it's quite simple to do. As Shane mentioned, you know, 2 people, simple. You don't ever pay it again. There's no monthly fees here, nothing. What you pay is a one-time thing, and you help your team build their team. Simple as that. If you can do that, you can make a lot of money here, and that's all you're ever going to do. Simple as that. So, you know, I'm going to hand it over to a lady who's supposed to introduce us, and she had internet connections, but she's back now. I want to hear from Frankie, because she came from the real estate background with much experience in the networking industry, but what she did here in a short space, I don't think she's ever done any other business before. And it shows you how simple it is. So Frankie can take it away.
Zaf, before I get Frankie on, for those
Yeah.
of you who have questions, while Frankie is speaking, just type in your questions, and Frankie, Zaf, and I will go through the questions because I see there's a lot of questions coming in as well. So we will answer your questions. Okay, Frankie, back to you.
Hey guys, so sorry about earlier. I was saying to Zaf, it's all my fault in any way because I never ever shut my computer down, and so I think it was just an overload. I see we do have a lot of questions, which we will get to now. And we cannot. So let me give you some background. So I'm in real estate, and for anyone that doesn't understand real estate, let me tell you, it is one of the most disrespected industries out there. It is really, 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 really hard work. It is an ungrateful job. You work for nothing. If you want to talk about a scam, let me tell you, that's the original scam because you work for people for nothing for sometimes 4 months, sometimes 6 months. It depends on what you're doing. And if it's a trust, it could take forever to get your payment. And people that think that real estate people make money or practitioners, well, if you're in the Cape, 100%. But if you're here and, it's all, we have volatile markets, the economy is not doing great. So it's been tough. When I came on board on this, my brother told me about it, and I really struggled to get started because he wasn't sure exactly how to start me up and so forth. And so I struggled for about 3 or 4 days to get involved. And I started with 50 Rand because back then the BNB was such that we could get in for $50. And for me, that was a no-brainer. No matter, even if you've got no money, $50 you can get from someone. You've got 5 friends, you can lend $10 from a friend, from 5 friends, and you've got $50 to start. So I started straight away. I worked the business. You can ask Shane, you can ask Zaf. I'm not lazy. I show up to the calls. I am here when I need to be here. I help my team. I speak to them. I mentor them. I teach them because that's the commitment. I feel if I bring people in, it is my obligation to show them the ropes. Okay. So that is me. Not everyone has the same kind of work ethic. Some people will sign somebody up, leave them, and basically leave them for the dogs. And whatever happens to them happens to them. And then other people have to pick up the pieces. And we don't work like that here. So we train and teach everyone. There's training, there's videos. Zaf makes videos all the time for us. And we learn because success leaves clues. And in a little under a month, I made champion, and that is level 7. And then I upgraded a week later to director, thanks to a very hardworking team, a lot of collaboration, a lot of hours. What nobody else sees is when it's 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, and I'm still helping people, funding wallets, which we don't have to do. We're not a banking system, but we help our teams, and then we teach them. They need to now grow wings and figure out how to, a baby doesn't crawl forever, right? Baby crawls for a while and then learns how to walk, and then eventually learns how to run. And you guys need to be able to be independent. You're all adults. And like Shane says, and I think Zaf is the nice guy, we all determine that. But Shane and I are a little bit more harsh, and I'm kind of, I don't know if the property game has made me like that, but I'm to the point, and it's either for someone or it isn't for someone. I'm not going to beg anyone to get into this business because I need leaders. I need people that have got vision. And when I got started, I heard 3 things. I heard $50 because that's what it was back then. It's now 70. I heard $50. I heard crypto, and I love crypto because I've made money off crypto before, not because I have given it to a third party to handle. The crypto is there, guys. You need to do some homework. You need to figure out how to do it and teach yourselves how to do it. And I looked after my crypto myself. Unfortunately, did a really bad job and I withdrew. I wish I never did that. Shane is a little bit more clever than me in that space because he smiles all the way to the bank. Every time crypto goes nuts and goes up, he makes a lot of money, which is why he looks so relaxed, right, Shane? So, guys, I know you guys have got some questions. Has everyone been answered in here? Zaf, I'm not sure. Because I saw somebody said something about they got started for 200 and something bucks.
Yeah,
Look,
I saw that. 250
We
rand.
can't stop other teams from doing whatever they're doing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I've got teams that wanted to come in and they don't want to start at 70. They say 70 is ridiculous. They don't want to start at 70, they want to start at more. But I went to director with 50 bucks. That is what I had. I didn't have anything extra. I've been scammed before. I was saying if I can do it with 50 bucks, then I have got trust in the system and I can teach my people to do the same. So we can't stop people. If they want to put more money in, that's their prerogative. It's their business. They're all adults. But for me, we got in at 50. It worked
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, so Frankie, if I could just address this, right? I think this comment came from Annalise said, I joined at 250. So let's look at this, Annalise, right? First, we need to analyze when you spent 250 Rand, did they give you 250 Rand worth of BNB? That's the first thing. You can't tell me you paid 250 Rand and got 0.044. That's one of the reasons why I'm so transparent with our pricing, and I go on live on Google to show you the conversion rate, okay? Because we want transparency in what we do. The reason it showed 52 Rand and 70 Rand, I know Craig said it cost 52 Rand to join, why paying 70 Rand? So Craig, here's a little homework for you, right? You want to build this fast and quick. What you need to do right now is to get your team to download Vela. Once they download Vela, they need to download Binance in order to buy the Binance coin to convert it onto the OPBNB blockchain, then send it to SafePal. Now, when you're sitting with somebody, how long will that process take? Especially you have to KYC your Vela account, okay? Then you look at your bank fees moving from your bank account into Vela, then the fees to convert, then moving into BNB, then moving into SafePal. Do that homework, and then you come back and tell me what you're paying. So what we've done is, or what Zeph done is, we already have the BNB. If you have to start off and we do that whole process, believe me, it's going to cost you more than 70 Rand. But now we've already paved the way. We've already got access to it. Instead of you going through that whole process, there's it already done for you and it's sent to your wallet. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Basically, that couple rands that you're paying is for time, basically, because it's so quick. We can just send it to you right now. You deposit 70 Rand. So in this business here, we want everybody to achieve success. And the only way we can do it is by not bottlenecking the system, by going through all those protocols. Later on, when you're a leader and you've got 200 people in your team, 50 people in your team, and you need to buy your own BNB, then you can go to the Vela route and what have you. Then we say you must do that. In our trainings, you got to take ownership, because how much of BNB, I don't sell my BNB anymore because I want to hold on to it because it's going to go up. Okay, so if you send me, say, Shane, I need some BNB, you send me the funds, I will buy it. I have to pay all those fees and then send it back to you. Why? Because I want speed. Okay, so that answers Craig's question. Annalise, as I said, if you spend 250 Rand, please don't tell me you've got 70 Rand worth of BNB. Then you need to go back to the person who signed you up. And Zaf said it in the comment, who did you sign up with? That is not right. You see? So please get in touch with us and let us know why. But if they send you 250 Rand worth of BNB, then there's nothing we can do about it. You understand, Zaf, what I'm saying? Long as they didn't charge 250 but sent you only 70 Rand worth, then there's a problem. So we're not saying that the person did not give you. You need to find that out by checking in your wallet and let us know, and we can help you from there. So Sonia, thank you so much for putting the breakdown for Craig. It's there, Sonia, exactly what I just said. Also, we also allow for price fluctuation. Imagine if in the morning we tell you 65 Rand, and then when you come back, we say, please, can you deposit 2 Rand more? Because I'm not going to take the loss for 2 Rand. And now it costs the person more to put 2 Rand in your account. So that's what we do. Let's see. Oh my, okay, well done. Oh yes, I'll let Frankie and Zaf do our congrats to our people who hit our ranks today. Absolutely awesome.
We had so many, right?
Yeah, so let's not waste time with that. Let's give them the applause that they need.
Recognition.
Yeah. because I think they did absolutely awesome. Back to you, Frankie.
Okay, so geez, we had so many. Zaf, I wasn't even really on the groups so much today. I had so much admin to catch up on. But I think you put it on the group. Who hit Pioneer?
Okay, well, the Pauline hit Pioneer today, Charmaine and
Correct.
Shireen both hit Mentor, and yesterday Pastor Patricia hit Champion. So yeah, there were more people. Just kind of hard to keep track, but
There,
those, yeah.
there were a whole bunch of them, and of course we've got Alicia who is working out of Italy. So funny, she's still doing this business, so she doesn't know how to rest. She phoned me this afternoon. I was like, can you just rest?" Like she doesn't want to rest. Share the video that you played earlier in the Zoom call, Shane. I'm not sure what that is.
Okay.
But guys, at the end of the day, we can only guide you, we can only lead you. This is your business. You've got to be adult about it. You've got to take it and you've got to work it. It's not a get rich quick scheme. If you think you're going to get in, you're going to make a whole bunch of money and you're going to get out in the next 2 weeks, I've never seen a business that can do that unless you buy something at a couple of cents crypto and all of a sudden they have an announcement and it goes to gazillions, then you've made it overnight. But we have to, yes, I see Theo, Shirley, you love this business, it brings you so much joy. It does to me too. Because guys, this is a vehicle that can literally help people get out of poverty. Shane talks about the big numbers. And I love those big numbers. It has, ever since you've been doing that, it opens up my mind to thinking about those big figures. But society brainwashes us. Like somebody in the chat just now said, yes, but a lot of people are skeptical when it comes to crypto. They are brainwashed. Government wants to keep us poor. The elites, they want to keep us poor. They don't want us to understand crypto. They do not want you guys to find another avenue. Crypto for me is like the adult banking system. Okay, just like when years ago, for those that are old enough on the call will remember, there was a fax machine and the internet had these funny, weird noises. And now today, guys, we talk about data and then we talk about fiber. Fiber you can't see. And now they're talking about satellites and all sorts of funny things. So we can't even hold it. It's not tangible. Yet we work and we operate on it every single day. But people are scared of crypto.
So
I
Frankie,
mean,
we
if
had
Elon Musk wanted to go and withdraw his money, how can you do that? They're going to first have to say, sorry, we first have to withdraw it out of the crypto that we're investing it in.
it's
And
funny
then
it's funny that you say that. A lot of people ask, but why is Elon Musk building Starlink, right? For the exact same thing. If government wants to collapse the internet, they cannot do that if all the satellites are out there. They can do that probably, well, it'll be collapsing the whole defense system if they do that, and the banking system. They won't really do it. But what I'm saying is that he is not relying on that. He is going completely independent. That's why you have Starlink. So we got Lombard.
he's too clever.
Lombard says, do I understand correctly? The only income is coming from the people that sign up under you. So yes and no. We like to say you got to do what you need to do in your own business and do not rely on spillover. So to answer that question is two-part. Yes, everybody that comes in below you and your organization. However, there is something called spillover where if somebody above you is working like really, really difficult, really difficult, it's very, very hard. Sorry, guys, my mind, I think too fast before I can speak. So what happens is you do get something called spillover, and you'll end up with people in your business that you don't even know who they are. So it depends on who you sign up under. If the person you sign up under is working with massive teams, you are going to get a lot of spillover coming from people that's not part of your organization, but you earn from them. That is why I say within 12 hours, lock your spot, because if your team is working really, really fast, you'll have so many people in your business, but if you don't bring in the two, you're not going to earn from them. You're not going to convert it into money. That is why I say you bring in the two. Okay.
And also, I wanted to add, especially the guys that are already doing the business, guys, don't lie about what you're earning. It's not necessary. If you came in with $50 and you made $200. Well done. You know, like that's enough. You don't have to go and exaggerate it. It's not necessary. The money's good enough in this business. I mean, when I withdrew the $100 a couple of 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, I think I mainly did it just to show my son that it's real. Okay. And then he's studying to be an actuary. So he understands maths very, very well. He's like a Sonia. I'm not like that. That's why we love you, Sonia. But he's like, Mom, that's over 2,000% that you made. Like, that's huge, guys. Put it in the bank. Go have a look what they give you in the next 100 years for $50.
Yeah, even if you look at 50, if you put in 50 and you made 250, you already made like 150% of that. If you put that money in the bank, the 50 rand in the bank, go and work out what you would earn. Guys, it's simple. It's simple mathematics. This business is all about mathematics. If you look at the numbers, you do the work, you earn. That's it. So yeah, any other questions, you guys on YouTube? Let me check on YouTube if you have any questions. Okay, cool. Nobody on YouTube has any questions. Zaf, anything else before we end the call? Today is Tuesday. Okay, guys, so I won't be on the call tomorrow. Zaf, Frankie, I think Indumi will be handling the call tomorrow. So all the best to the call tomorrow. I personally will see you guys on Thursday, but these guys do a fantastic job. They do exactly what I do, even better. So you get them all on the call tomorrow, being the Thursday, and Wednesday, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. And
Thanks so much, Shane. Thanks, Zaf.
let's just give the guys a bit of the times, because this is a lot of people got started this week and they probably want to know, hey guys, what our times like working, considering this is a holiday. Zaf, what do you think about next week? How's our plans? What are we going to do? Do we continue with the calls?
With the holidays and everything.
Yeah. Or we just played by ear. We just played by ear on the group.
Yeah, we can do it. I don't know. If people are off from work, we can even move the time slot to 7:30, and people can get earlier evenings. Yeah, y'all can just vote on that. You're okay with 7:30 from next week, Monday. We'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday will be a training. Friday, the international call. So yeah, 3 days with us, and 7:30.
How about we introduce a midday call, probably about 1 or 2, because I know in the evenings a lot of people also go to church.
Would you like this thing midday call? 1 call, that is, because 2 will be quite a much.
What is that, like just for the holiday season or what?
Yeah. Because everybody's at home. Most of the time they're at home, and I don't know. I just don't want to be unfair to all the new people that's coming in if we don't give them an avenue to showcase the product. You understand?
So we put a poll up on the groups or something. Zaf, do you want to do that?
We'll do
Maybe
that.
put a poll up.
Yeah, we should.
Some people work holidays, that's fine.
Yeah,
the
Marcus,
call
me too.
as well.
I'm probably going to be working on Christmas.
Okay.
This year, not next year. Next year, we're going all out. We're making huge money next year, that's for sure.
You know what,
well,
Frankie,
we're making it now already.
Frankie, what's important for the last month and a half, what you've been doing is just building your foundation. What's going to happen in the next couple of months, 2025, is going to be super, super amazing. So imagine how we're going to get better with our presentations. We're going to have more success stories in terms of ranking. All of those things are just going to start coming in together in 2025. So the hard work that we did now, we took action. A lot of people that you invited, or any of you invited, calls and never took action. Their 2025 is probably going to be the same as the 2024, and I hope it was a good one for them. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into the call. We'll do a poll on the groups, most of you guys on the groups, and we can take it from there.
All right, cool.
Thanks guys. Blessings, everybody.